Haha! Hey, what's going on, crypto people? This is some crazy stuff coming from Born Sleuth and Stephen Nerayoff. A couple of players own Ethereum like they own that network. Premeditated, premeditated attempt, premeditated to give this control by way of Prometheum, etc., to Blockchain, whatever blockchain, so that they can control the Ethereum blockchain. Hmm. So that is what you call not a great look at all. Hmm. We're going to get into that. Listen, going to cover the root network a little bit. I know there was some confusion on Silo, what's going on there, because it was going to be quote unquote delisted off Coinbase. But Silo, I'm going to share with you, Silo is continuing to do this thing. Silo layer 2 platform, root network, has its own token governance, big player, essential player in the entire futureverse, metaverse, without question. You earn Silo tokens for staking your XRP on the root network. By the way, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. I'm going to try to pull up the staking thing for you guys for the root network, because I'm a little. I know how to stake because I've staked, but the whole rewards and how do you get your rewards from the vortex and stuff, I still got to kind of catch up on a little bit. But this is some big news coming from Stephen Nerayoff and the boring sleuth, the big deep dive blockchain guy who he just comes up with some great stuff. But yeah, not a great look. So somehow, somewhere along the line, this whole idea of getting Woxane blockchain or Woxane company to have own the vast majority of Ethereum and have control over their network, essentially, it's just not a great look. People just kind of turned a blind eye to it, what it seems like to me. Just turned a blind eye to the whole thing. That's what it appears to me. Pookie, what's going on, my friend? I have a feeling someone's going to jail behind ETH. Yeah, I do too. And Elizabeth Warren is getting on my nerves. Yeah, Elizabeth Warren, give me a break. I don't even know what she's got going on. What is she doing? Look, the market is doing what the market does. The numbers are the numbers. Bitcoin's at 43,000. Ethereum is around 2,100 to 2,200. And XRP is around 60 cents. That's the market. It's just doing what it does. I do want to go over this article, not this article, but the article with the SEC and Gary Gensler having met again with the people from BlackRock and maybe Valkyrie as well is interesting. What they're looking to do with these cash rebates instead of in-kind redemptions is it's interesting. We'll see how it looks. Aaron McDonald from Futureverse is talking about pay attention to January 4th. January 4th is going to be huge. Not saying what it is, but this is what he's saying. It's going to be huge, but he's not saying what it's going to be about. I hope you guys are staking, I hope you guys are considering staking on the Root Network. You don't chase the game, let the game come to you. But certainly, participation by staking your XRP, I don't know. Maybe something to consider, something to ponder. I know I've staked some. Not a lot, because I don't chase the game. I let it come to me. The Root Network still has to prove itself out, still has to prove itself to me. But I did participate. Yeah, Pookie, 2024 is going to be a year for the books. I agree. I think the middle to the latter part of 2024, people are going to really, really begin to look at what's possible, because I think we're going to have 2 or 3 things that just kind of take off. And then 2025, in my opinion, people are going to see stuff that's just going to be absolutely mind freaking blowing. I really do. I really, really do believe that. But this stuff coming from Boring Sleuth and Stephen Nerayoff, this is interesting stuff. It's something to pay attention to. I feel bad for the developers. I feel bad for projects that came to look to build on Ethereum to provide decentralization, to give opportunity in DeFi platforms and NFTs and the metaverse. I feel bad for these creators and these developers, these projects, these CEOs, and founders. I feel bad. I really do feel bad that their blockchain essentially was sold off. Essentially, was sold off. That's just not a great look at all. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. We always like to have just as many likes as we have viewers in the stream. Dark Matter Trading Group is in the building. Elizabeth Warren is lying to protect the banks. Yeah. And just remember, it's not the 9,990 banks. It's about 10. It's about 10. It's Citi and JP Morgan and Goldman's. It ain't your neighborhood bank. Just remember that. Let us not lose sight of that. It ain't your neighborhood bank or your regional bank. They're paying to play. They are paying to play for sure. Let's get into this this thing from Born Sleuth. Let's see if we can't find that. Let's go here. Share here. Let me see if I can't find it. Truth Labs put this out. Let's look at read at this. This is what he says. This is from Truth Lab. He's well known as a guy who is ethical, who does his research and his homework, and he proves everything through blockchain transactions. This is what he said. This was all premeditated. Remember, Prometheum is an extension of blockchain. Their entire tech was built by blockchain, and in their own filings state that they are completely dependent on blockchain. Why blockchain? Why is this important? Blockchain was Ethereum's biggest hidden well, depending on if you call lubin hidden or not. Blockchain wears many masks: Prometheum, N blockchain, AMTD, Pre-Angel VC, China Ledger, Longling Capital, Ling, UB Piaggio, Binance, hundreds of exchanges. You get the point. It's all one group. It's all one group who had a ton of ether to offload. They controlled a much greater amount than 12.5% of the ICO. They controlled a much greater amount than 12.5% of the ICO. And their share grew with mining as the overwhelming majority of the 40 million plus ETH from mining flowed back to the CCP connected entities. The DAO hack and the succeeding DAO report by Hinman gave Prometheum the story the SEC needed to eventually give Prometheum the lone special broker-dealer license for digital assets. If you recall, Wang, Prometheum's daddy, has many political connections, even being the first company to do a deal with Hunter Biden. But their publicly reported political connections go back to at least 2012 in the A123 system sales between Bill Gates, MIT, the US government, and Wang Zhang. I should also state that Prometheum owns the domains, killtrump.eth and killtrump.crypto. Which they purchased while Trump was still a sitting president. What were their plans for these domains? Is that not a fair question? To date, they still have access to US markets. Prometheum is just one of their tools set up to offload their masked masked CCP, red stained Ethereum Ponzi tokens onto Americans through American markets through the approved special dealer brokered license of Prometheum. The Dow exploit in Hinman's Dow report may just indeed show a touch of their methodical approach to accomplishing this. Stay curious, my friends. Cowboy Crypto said this in December of 20th. Aaron Kaplan, CEO of Prometheum, describes how they went about creating the company entirely based off the Dow Hinman report, the Dow report that Hinman gave. Remember that Kaplan's daddy is SEC enforcement. Even Prometheum's CEO is ex-SEC. They knew their way through the evolving door. That's some interesting stuff. Now, I guess I want to play this, but I didn't put the sound on. So let me share with sound. And let's see if we can't. No, yeah, that should work. Let's see.
So way back in 2013, when Bitcoin was just gaining popularity, we examined it as, I'm a securities attorney by trade, and I examined it as a financial instrument. And the thought process is that there needed to be frameworks to allow for this asset class, the industry, to grow. I mean, this is Bitcoin. It's right at the time of, it's before the Ethereum ICO. Mm-hmm. And essentially the thought process was, well, if we're able to trade Bitcoin through an ATS and a brokerage account and give the investor protections and the consumer protections of the federal securities laws, that it would be a way forward that made a lot of sense. So in April 2014, we submitted our first no action letter to the SEC, basically asking them to not take action against us should we trade Bitcoin on an ATS in a brokerage account. At the time we were a little bedbug, but then I continued to focus my practice as a securities attorney on the application of distributed ledger technology to the securities industry and really the related regulatory issues. And when the Dow report, or let me take a step back, but it was always our thesis that essentially the federal securities laws provided a great framework to regulate the intermediaries, the trading, the custody activity related to Bitcoin and then digital assets. And then when the Dow report came out in July 2017, which was really the first time that the SEC gave an indication that the federal securities laws applied to digital assets, that was the catalyst we needed to start the company. I think we started the company a couple months thereafter. And the goal of the company was to build a public market and custodial infrastructure under the federal securities laws for digital assets. And what that entails is a trading venue where you could publicly trade digital assets and a custodial venue where basically you could custody your assets, all with the consumer and investor protections of the federal securities laws.
Yeah, understood. And I think for context for folks, that sort of Dow report could be something that when industry or market participants wax on poetic about the lack of clarity, a lot of people would point to that and say, there's your clarity.
Interesting. So this is some interesting stuff. And so Stephen Nerayoff says, conclusion, more than 1/3 of Ether is owned by the people with the red flag there, disguised through the use of many entities. More than 1/3 of Ether is owned by people with the red flag, disguised through the use of many entities. Lubin's Web is the other major Ether owner. Boring Sleuth, using on-chain data, joins others that believe or heard that a couple of players control Ethereum. This also implicates an orchestrated strategy between the foreign players and government actors that has resulted in the issuance of an unprecedented magic bullet license to U.S. markets to a company effectively controlled by the same foreign actors. It is what it is. And this is, let us not forget, they are not friends. Not friends. They are not friends. That's the bottom line. Right? The bottom line is they're not friends. They don't believe in capitalism, free enterprise, at least not here. They want to try to take, look, they're not friends. That's the best way I can say it. Dark Matter Trading Group says, what do you say? It says, Zaman has a build dex. Awesome. What is that? I can't read it for some reason. So that is the word on the street, fam. I mean, that is highly disturbing. Highly disturbing. Highly, highly disturbing. Yeah, it's just not a great look. Not a great look at all. It's just not a great look. What are we going to do about that? What's going to be done? What's going to be done? That's the question, right? What's going to be done about that? Is anything going to be done? I still believe in my heart of hearts when I say this statement. Those who would sacrifice their country for personal profit, Joseph Lubin, Bill Hinman, Jay Clayton, current administration, would sacrifice their country for personal profit. We can't sit around and think that the enemy wants to cause no harm. We can't sit around and think that. Like, we just can't. And there it is right there. It is clear as day. Why do I feel like I got two live streams going on? Do I have two live streams going on? Clear as day. See what we got here. Got good stuff there. Got good stuff. Yeah, perfect. So the question is anyone going to do anything about it? Can anything be done? Ethereum is massive. Look, the projects are the projects. The developers are the developers. The network growth, right? Network adoption is network adoption. It's there. It's happened. Will they do anything about the ICO? Is the $640 trillion question. Is will they do anything about the ICO? Will they reveal these disguise well? I mean, the interview with John Deaton and Steve Nerayoff, the dude, Joseph Lubin said, they played the recording. The dude was like, it's just better to just hide stuff. It's just better to not have a trail than to have a trail. That's essentially what I'm paraphrasing. But that's essentially what he said. He's crooked. Who's going to take the L? Who's going to fall on the knife? I think it's going to be Joseph Lubin. And, he may try to, what's going to be damning is that he may try to, shove this down, put this on Vitalik. He may try to put this on Vitalik. He may throw Vitalik under the bus. Vitalik is young. He's very inexperienced. I doubt that he's lawyered up. I just doubt that he's lawyered up. I doubt that he has sufficient counsel. Like, I doubt it. And, it depends, How powerful, how many political ties does this Wang Zheng have? And here's what I can tell you, under the current administration, you can forget about it. There's not going to be no investigation. Not under this current administration. No way. No way. And the question is the next administration, whether it be the Donald or someone else, will they care enough about this asset class? Will they care enough? I mean, the ICOs already happened. The whales are the whales. They have it. Will they care enough about quote unquote decentralization? Will it matter? What will they do? Is the foundation what are they going to do? The transactions have been done. People traded in the Bitcoin. They got their Ether. What can be done? I don't know. But here's the thing that I'm thinking, that someone may want to try to make a name for themselves after Gensler is gone. And Gensler, look, if the next position, the Treasury, it's Department of Treasury, Secretary of Treasury, excuse me, if he has that gig, forget about it, he's not doing anything. But what if he doesn't have it? What if he doesn't have all the boxes checked off, the T's crossed, I's dotted? Might he try to make a name for himself and bring something on this Ethereum ICO, the ICO? Might he? Possibly. Oh, okay. Xamin has a built-in DEX. Awesome. Oh, Dark Matters Trading Group. Yeah, Xamin has a built-in DEX. Yes, they do. Yeah, I did my stuff for the Everest thing today. The Xamin thing was so easy to use the app. That's right. I'm sorry, Dark Matters. I couldn't read all of it there. But yeah. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you haven't done so on the way in, no worries. Just collapse that chat, go smash that like button, then come back and hang out with Crypto Seeds and fam. And then, by the way, if you're hanging out, watching, hanging out, and you've been enjoying the hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. Just click that subscribe button so that we can get to this 8,000 subs. We can break this 8,000 thing that we've had this shadow thing for over a year now. Let's get that done. Let's get it done so we can get to 10. We get through 8, we can get to 10. No works. Oh, I really do need to share mastermind group. You guys got to check out that mastermind. Patreon group. Check out the mastermind. We're dropping the dimes on this Solana airdrops. We're dropping the dime on After Wind Moon. How are you securing your assets? How are you storing your assets? How are you multiplying and keeping that wealth? Because we all know a lot of people messed up 2017, 2018. Some did okay 2021, 2022, or 2020, 2021. But you gotta be prepared, man. That's so we talk generational wealth here, talk strategies. As always, it'll be a link in the description. It's patreon.com/GWW Mastermind, Generational Wealth Wednesday Mastermind. Yeah, I do think Lubin is going to take the fall for this. I really, really do. This is big. It's not going away. By the way, there is a petition out, the Blockchain Association, Digital Chambers of Commerce, Perion Boring, whichever one she's part of there. There is a petition to stop the crypto ban. Have you guys done that? Have you guys done it? Let me see. I went on there and did the thing. Let me see if I can't find that. The real big Will is in the building. What's going on, bro? Let me see if I can't find that. That's not what I want. Let me stop the share. Let's do this. Let's share this. Yeah. It's hugely important. Never ever think that what you do doesn't matter. What you do matters very, very much. Let's see if I can't find it. Here it is right here. Over 8,000 people have already signed the petition. Help us reach 10,000 by the end of the week. Share and sign now. And I've done it. I'll put this link in here for you guys. Let me put this link. It takes like a half a second. Put your information in, sign a petition. Takes like a half a second there. But it's, you know, we got to remind them, the people in Congress, the members in Congress, that we don't work for them. They work for us. We have to remind them of that. And I've been saying this for a while, guys. Now you guys know it. Are you willing? Are you prepared to put your vote where your generational wealth lies? Are you prepared to do it? It's not my fault that the certain side of the aisle is pro crypto and the other side is not. It's not my fault. It's just, it is, but it is what it is. It's not my fault. It is what it is. And I already told my family, my boys, no, I'm putting my vote where my generational wealth lies. And it's one side of the aisle who believes in this digital asset space and is willing to allow it to continue to go forth. And there's one side who's not. It's the bottom line. And I say it all the time. Are you going to let something because your mom, your pa, your grandpa did something? Are you going to let them steal this once in a 3 lifetimes opportunity? We all know one thing. They are who they are in Congress. They are who they are. But our opportunity for generational wealth, I'm telling you, a good part of that lies and depends upon the side of the aisle that is willing to put forth a stable coin bill, willing to bring clarity in terms of what was the bill that, you know, had the designations, utility token, payment token, security token, whatever. But they were willing to put a bill out that gives us some clarity. One side of the aisle is willing to do it. I'm just sorry, you know, it is what it is. One side of the aisle is willing to do it, and the other side is not. It's just kind of, it is what it is. Like we didn't make up the sides. We didn't make up the sides. They did. There it is right there. There's the link to start letting people know, start letting them know that we don't work for them, that they work for us. This government is supposed to be, Congress is supposed to be for the people, by the people, and of the people. Elizabeth Warren thinks that we work for her. Like Keyless is in the building. Lady of Crypto is here. It's a party now, baby. It's a party now. Members of Congress, especially the likes of Senator Warren and Sherrod Brown, these people think that we work for them. Nah, bro. You work for us. We don't work for you. And I can tell you what, all the adults in the Crypto Seizures home are voting where their generational wealth lies. Period. Period. That's what's happening in our home. You can forget it. I don't care what my mom, my grandpa, my aunt, and my auntie did or are doing. I don't care. Not in the Crypto Seizures home. Oh, no. Forget about it, baby. This is too important. This is too important. The vast majority of us already missed the intergenerational wealth transfer. We missed out on that. I try to explain to my family that they don't, I try to explain. This is a once in 3 generations, just 3 lifetimes. This is crazy. No way. I'm walking down the same lane. I'm able to participate in investing at the protocol level like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. This is, you understand that underneath it all is technology. Underneath it all is technology. We don't have to jump through some hoops of accredited investor 1 year, next year. You ain't got to worry about this accredited investor stuff. Passing Series 65 exam, you and I can invest at the protocol level. Your banker and your landscape person, the UPS person, Amazon people. And I'm gonna vote for the people that are trying to take it, like literally trying to take it away. I'm gonna vote for that because my grandpa did. Nah. It's not happening. Winston P. Prescott is in the building. Alex G. The Blue Renters are checking in. What's going on, fam? Alex G, are you driving, bro? What's up? Are you driving tonight? This is, it's, wait a minute. It just is Talk That Talk Thursday. It is it Thursday? Is it when? Yeah, it is Talk That Talk Thursday. What the world? It is. I mean, come on. And I'm just, look, I'm calling you guys out if you're not participating in the Root Network. Are you not, you tell me you ain't got $20 XRP to participate? I'm calling you out if you're not participating in the Root Network, I'm calling you out, bro. Come on. You don't know about Moe Finance? Come on, bro. You can't be complaining about Solana passing up XRP and you ain't staking on the Root Network. You didn't provide liquidity on Moe Finance. Come on, bro. Come on. You guys sitting around waiting for Flare Networks to launch and the Root Network is here. Moe Finance is here. The How Network is here. Evernodes is just about here. Come on. We got to do better than that. As my dude used to say, we can do better, or you can do better. What's that guy's name, Keyless? You can do better. What's it say? Hey, if you got them newest Jordans, you got. There it is, Winston. Hey, if you got them newest Jordans, you got money for FLR and XRP. And if you really believe in this asset class, you got to participate. You can't be hanging out on hardware wallets. I'm not even saying that name anymore. No, I consciously try to remember to take that link out. It's done. I don't know. Tell me about Tangent. Tell me about Trezor. Tell me about Elipal Titan. I don't even mention other names anymore. Screw that. You ain't got $20, $25 of XRP, $10 of XRP to stake? When with this Root Network and Moe Finance are going out of their way to provide utility for the XRP, for the digital asset XRP? Come on, man. Come on. Calling you out on that one. Oh, Noah Sebin. That's right. That's my guy right there. Yep. Turn me on the curve. Convex, baby. That was a ka-ching. That was a ka-ching of ka-chings right there. Not as good as the Matic ka-ching, but that was a ka-ching, baby. Alex G, I need $1 or $2 per flare. You participate on the Root Network, you're getting 3 or 4 digital assets for just staking. Yeah, the cutoff for the airdrop, you're talking about Evers, was the 11th. Yeah, I think it was over 40,000 XRP holders participated in that, Keyless. Is that what you're talking about? I missed that airdrop Eddie was posting about Siege. Did anyone hear catch it? I don't even remember now what it was, something related to hooks. Yeah, it was Evers, the Evers airdrop from the project Evernodes that was planned on launching on the XRPL, but it needed some form of hooks to be able to do it. And they thought that Bitse hooks was going to get implemented onto the XRPL, but since it has not, Evernodes is launching on the Zahal network because they need the hooks to be able to operate. And so Evernodes is doing an airdrop of Evers tokens to XRP holders. Oh, whoa, I didn't even see that. Winston said, I've made plans to buy 350,000 FLR next month. It's game on, bro. Oh, I hear you, my guy. I hear you. I hear you, bro. Flair's got some competition in terms of layer one data. They got some competition. However, do they have the community? Flair has the community. You know, they took a little bit of a hit, but they got the community. And this F asset system is going to be a game freaking changer. It's going to be a game changer, in my humble opinion. But that's coming. The root network is here. Moy Finance is here. 4 or 5 liquidity, what are we going to call it? Liquidity pools involving XRP. The Solana ecosystem is what it is because the SOL token is being used. They have a community using the token. Big time. Projects all over it on Solana using the token. Big time. All of this stuff is coming for XRP. Don't get me wrong. It is coming. It's coming. But it ain't here yet. The Moy Finance price provides liquidity. And the dude, I saw an interview with him, Crypto Eddie, he is determined to bring liquidity and utility to the XRP and XRPL ecosystem. So is FLR doing well? I don't even know if FLR is doing well. I just stake on auto. I mean, not stake, I delegate and wrap on auto. I saw something today, though, Keyless, that said that the staking rewards are a little better than the delegating. That's what I saw. So how is Flare doing? What is it doing well? I haven't even checked. I haven't even checked on it as far as price because the value is in the protocol. The value is in the protocol. Now, look, I get it. Root network, I get it. It's new. You can stake your thing there and you can earn Silo and Asto token and XRP. I get it. It's new. So don't chase the game. But I know you got $20. You don't have $20, $10 XRP? You can test it out. I highly encourage you guys to check it out. Let me know if you need help getting there. I'll show you how. Winston P. Prescott says the FLR token, it's still below 2 cents, which makes it a great buy. Still below 2. Yes, indeed. Still below 2. A Silo token, still below a penny. It's at 0.002. Listed on Coinbase already. It got a Coinbase listing already. SYLO. And I believe the Moy Finance has a swap. Let me try and see if I can figure out how to get to Moy. Let's see. It's let me go to the root network first on Twitter. Because I believe they got a swap thing. I think they do. Raul Paul dropping some knowledge here. Hold on. Let's try to look this up together. So Mark Phillips. SEC plus consensus plus, the enemy abroad equals question mark. Is ETH a national security issue? Somebody did a video on that. Hmm. Brad Garlinghouse calling out Chair Gensler. I don't even want to get into that right now. Hashtag Gary Gensler's not your friend. How did that Root Network come up like that? Anyway, here's the Root Network, therootnetwork.com. Let's do that. Just to kind of give you, that's one place you can go. There it is right there, root staking. That takes you to the staking right there, root staking. Let me check out this Moy Finance. Let me see if I can't find that. Let me look it up here. I'm pretty sure it's moai.finance. Let's see. Let's see. Nope. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. You can get Root token on Mex Official. Trading is now live on MEXC with Root on the Root Network. Deposit opened. Let's see. Gate.io. You can get Root token there. If you're interested, we would never begin to tell you what to do with your money. Let me see if I can search it here. Where is this at? Oh, is that it right there? That's it right there. Yeah. Come on, baby. You can do it. There it is. Moy Finance. Okay, so it's Moy dash. It's MOA. Let me put this in there. I think that's it. Is that it? That doesn't look like it. Dang it. Let me try this again. Keila said, don't kill me, but what is Root Network? Oh, I hope that's it right there. Hope that's the right link. I think it is. The root network is the blockchain for Futureverse. Futureverse is this mega, what, I don't know, 11, 12 project all in one metaverse. And the root network is the blockchain for this Futureverse. And they are doing staking. The root network uses XRP for gas. So the blockchain uses XRP for its gas. And for rewards. Although they do have an option where XRP is the default gas token, so it's being used, but also they do give you options to use another token if you want to for gas. Alex G said, I am tired of the XRP glitches. What's going on? Is it the private ledger prices coming to the public one, or what let XRP gets us go to 1,000 and keep it there? I know, right? Well, let us get to 1,000 and keep it there. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. We always like to have just as many likes. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. Thank you so much for hitting that like. I appreciate it. And again, if you're hanging out watching the crypto season, you enjoy the hangouts. If you're enjoying the hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. So let's go to Moy Finance. Go here. Yeah. Here. So it's MOAI dash finance dot XY freaking Z. That's what it is. Your universal gateway to the multi-chain liquidity. Let's see if you get started. DevNet, mainnet. There's the liquidity pairs right there. XRP with Root, XRP with the ASTO token, XRP with USDC, XRP with Silo. In terms of TVL, this is not bad. That's how early it is. 352,000 for XRP and Root, 37,000, 33,000 for Silo and XRP, 22,000 for XRP and USDC. And here are the APRs. These are 83%, 79%, 100%, 100%, 82%, right? Like a lot of people want to get into this when it's 1 million or 2 million or 3 million or 20 million. Then they get in. No, in my humble opinion, this is when I got in. I got in here. All these numbers, I got in this months ago. Just providing liquidity, it's providing liquidity months ago. Let me see something here. Let me see something here. Yeah. I mean, think about that. They got pulled. So there is a swap here. If you're interested in doing that. If you want to use a dirty, nasty fiat, you can do that as well to get the Silo token or the ASTO token. I use my dirty, nasty fiat for the ASTO token, and they got stolen away because I was really high on altered state machines. I had some ASTO tokens, but bad guys took it. So, I mean, these APRs are not bad, right? These APRs are not bad. I don't know. My experience tells me that these are the numbers to consider providing liquidity. Not when the TVLs in the tens of millions, the hundreds of millions and billions. The definition of vision, my friends, is seeing it before the masses see it. I'm going to see something here because I don't really remember. Let me see something here. I'm switching up my browsers, so I got to check something here. Let me check something. What's stopping Moy Finance? I'm just saying, from doing an airdrop prior to them having their own token. Remember, a lot of these platforms in the digital asset space launch without tokens and then have airdrops leading up to them launching a token. The people that get rewarded the most are people that participated early in the project. Let's see what I got going on here. What? What is the name? So I don't have it on this. I don't have it on this browser, the root network. Let me see something here. Hold on. What the? Go back. What happened there? Let's go here. Let's go there. Go here. Window 1. There it is. All right, let me see what I did here. All right, don't need that. You got to add the root network. And I don't think I did it on this browser. Let me make sure here. Easy to do. Yeah, okay. There it is there. There it is there. There it is there. Okay, got it. All right, so where do I do? How do I do that though? I don't know if I can do it that way. I'll try. We'll try it. I'm on 2 different browsers trying to live stream. It's crazy. Nice. So MOA is XRPL. Why don't they support Zum though? That's crazy. Yeah. So what happened was MOA Finance. This is a great question, Keyless. It was a calculated decision on launching on the XRPL and launching with Root Network. And they essentially decided that they didn't know when, they need some smart, they need some smart contract capability. They didn't know when it was going to get to the ledger. And so they chose the Root Network to launch on. But they say multi-chain. But they can only launch on the ledger when the ledger is providing that capability for them to be able to launch on, right? So it's going to at least need the EVM sidechain. EVM sidechain amendment is coming. I don't know if it's passed or not, but it's coming. It ain't here yet. But they're able to provide liquidity pairing because Root Network, which they're on, is integrated into the XRPL. So that's how they're able to do it. Alex G says, Flare would be my heavy hitter, staking all the way for 3 years. I love it, bro. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. My Flare tokens got caught up in the whole Celsius debacle, even though I bought some out of my own pocket with my dirty, nasty fiat. Still waiting for that thing to come back. Miss Crypto C's checked in. Miss Crypto C's checked in. So listen. Okay, so I wanted to try and share it. Yes, that was the frustration, Keyless, because everybody thought that the hooks was going to get passed and get put on the XRPL. And the way the process is now, you submit a proposal and it goes through the people from Ripple for it to be, it has to go through them and get passed in order to be voted on to be added. And they didn't consider it. They didn't put it up. They didn't consider it. Didn't look at it. They didn't look at it. So that's kind of like the thing. That's kind of like the frustration. Because they decided that they didn't want to take any chances with the payments of the XRPL. So again, I say this on the channel all the time. There was that fork in the road years and years and years ago. A fork in the road. The company decided to go in a direction. And the choice was smart contracts, Codius, etc., or payments, and stick to the payments thing. Yeah, it's on the root network. Yep. It's multi-chain, so it's going to be doing other chains. But right now, the liquidity pairs are XRP. Yep. And so that is the thing. Again, don't chase the gain. Let the gain come to you. For sure. But the definition of vision is seeing it before the masses see it. And that's just what I know eventually Moy Finance will be on the XRPL. No doubt in my mind about it. None. No doubt at all. No doubt at all. Of course it will be. Of course it will be. And one day hooks, according to David Schwartz, one day hooks will be on the XRPL. The people over there, Ripple, are saying, they're saying that they're using my phrase. Don't chase the game, let the game come to you. They're saying, prove out, show me that you can handle the workload. Show me that this thing can do this and it can do that and it's going to work and it ain't going to broke and it don't have any bugs and, all that stuff. But, I've been doing DeFi long enough to know that there are people who wait for TVL to get to the millions, the tens of millions, the hundreds of millions, and the billions. And it's the people who don't chase the game and participate early. Those are the ones who win. Because one day those APRs are going to be 7%, 10%. It's how it works, right? It's how that works. So, because the root network is integrated into the XRPL. And Moy is on the root network. So that's how they make it work. And the root network uses XRP for gas and rewards. Where can we see the XRP ledger at? I'm not sure I understand your question, Winston. Yeah. So staking on the root network, providing liquidity. No worries, Keely. No worries. Right? Staking on the root network, providing liquidity. You stake on the root network, you're earning Silo and Asto XRP as rewards through the Vortex, which is pretty cool. You have an opportunity to provide liquidity on Moy Finance and use your XRP. Again, XRP Silo, XRP Root token, XRP USDC. They got a USD trading pair. They got a USD trading pair. I'm surprised that pool has the least amount of liquidity. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the XRP root, I guess I wouldn't be surprised because again, people are hopping on that root network for sure. They're staking for sure. Yeah. XRP scan. There it is right there, Winston. Yeah. So again, I'm trying to see how can I make this work? I don't know that I can, but I'll try and see something. Because I think, let's see, does that show? Okay, you're saying it's that one? Okay, good. I don't know if it's going to show. wanted to show you guys kind of what I've been doing on the thing, but this MetaMask is not on this browser, unfortunately. You guys were awesome with the likes. I appreciate that big time. But there it is right there, guys. Do your homework for sure. Do due diligence. For me, I test stuff out, $25, $50, $100, test stuff out, see how it goes. And then, add to the position because the blockchain still has to prove itself. The XRPL had to prove itself. So, I put, I don't know, $50, $100 in the root network staking, testing it out, checking it out, see what's going on. Maybe get to 200. Check it out, see how it's going on. Then eventually get to 500. Check it out, see how it's going on. Staking. This is staking, right? Provided liquidity on the mode finance, $50, $100, slowly but surely. Clarification on root network and the XRPL will make a good short siege. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat, baby. It's Crypto C super chats. Verification on root network and the XRPL will make a good short siege unless you've done it already. Have I done a shorts? I don't know if I've done a short. I know I've done a video. Maybe I have. Yeah, I think I have, actually. But yeah, I mean, it's just powerful because the root network did it very, very smart. EVM sidechain integrate into the ledger. They did it very, very, very smart. Very, very smart. Now, the root network is its own network, and they decided to default XRP as the gas token, right? So I was loving it. I was on there doing my stuff. I was loving every transaction, paying with a little bit of XRP. I was loving that. Loving that. Huh? I see your hearts. Yes, I love it. Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, I was loving that. Absolutely loving that. So you got to use future verse. You got to get a future verse pass for sure. Got to get that future pass thing for sure. Thank you, Keyless. I appreciate that. And yeah, she says she's happy to share. So that is the word right there, fam. Get your future. It's so simple. Get your future pass login. They got a bridge. You got to bridge your XRP over. I've done videos on it as well. How to bridge over, how to get involved into the network. It's very, very cool. I just see Futureverse as being massive. They got major investments. I mean, that whole ecosystem is going to be phenomenal. And if I can get Silo tokens for staking XRP, Silo is another layer. It's a layer 2 on the root network. I can get Asto tokens, which the Asto token is the token, governance token and gas token for altered state machine, which is crazy. AI NFT, it's crazy great, right? And a root network, I believe you get root tokens as well for staking. Really good. Yeah, I got to do more shorts for sure. People love the shorts. So here it is, fam. Look, do not, don't get too disheartened with this whole Ethereum thing. It's unfortunate that, SY is SYLO, keyless, SYLO. You can provide liquidity, right? So you put your XRP on there, they split it up between XRP and Silo for sure. So the staking is on the root network. Providing liquidity is on Moy Finance. But when you stake on the root network, your rewards are, there's something that's called the Vortex reward system, is Silo token, Asto token, root token, and I believe XRP as well. It's funny because I haven't even checked my rewards. I just staked. But you want to see something really cool about Silo? Let me see if I have it. And I'm gonna hop off here after I share this. Yeah, I do have it. Let's do this. Let's see. Do I want to do this? This is silo.io. I mean, tell me, is that not crazy? Now assets and data work together. Those are a couple of NFTs, the fluff world, and I forget what this is called here. No matter where you are in the metaverse, that, I mean, data about your things, events, your network, your things. Silo has evolved from a communications protocol to be so much more. Silo is now an infrastructure layer for data, powering interoperability for assets and users throughout the open metaverse. Build in the interoperable metaverse. Silo data layer allows developers to build the interoperable worlds they imagine. Built on the root network and in use throughout Futureverse. Powered by the Seekers community. There's a website, seekers.xyz. A collectively owned network, empowering an open and connected metaverse, delivered by the Seeker network, powered by the Silo token. For those of us in the US, you know how that is. Stay connected there. I mean, is that not the craziest looking thing ever? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Got the price here of Silo token, 0.002 of a penny. Pretty impressive. You look at the Silo token here real quick, and I'm gonna hop off. Right, so Coinbase had said they're gonna delist Silo, and everyone lost their mind, not realizing that because Silo is redoing their tokenomics, Coinbase has to delist them because Coinbase has to get the data on the new tokenomics of Silo. So what is the new tokenomics going to look like? Currently, it says a total supply of 10 billion, circulating supply of 4 billion, circulating. Market cap is 11 million. 11 million. 30 days up 18%, a year is up 27%. 27%. I don't know what the new tokenomics is going to look like, but Aaron McDonald tweeted out today, go check out the new Silo website, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I got excited about that. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So there it is, fam. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's still on Coinbase, Keyless. It's still on there. They announced the delisting, something like it's something supposed to be happening in January in terms of the delisting. But again, that's their standard thing. If there's some new tokenomics, it's just some new stuff to a token that they have listed, that Coinbase has listed, they have to delist it so they can get the new information and the new data about it. What did I want to share here? Oh, other markets. Let's see some. So yeah, so it is KuCoin, Coinbase, Uniswap, and LA token. Yeah. Coinbase obviously has the biggest amount of volume, 3 million in a 24-hour volume there. So that's where the vast majority is. KuCoin seems to be a very, 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 very favorable place for people, for sure. But they are putting out those notices. U.S. investors, they got that stuff geared up now. U.S. investors are starting to track stuff, keeping U.S. investors out. So understand that. There it is there. All right, guys, there it is. Yes, on the Uniswap as well. But also on that Moy Finance, if you wanted to do something like that, you could use Moy Finance and swap there as well. So you got Coinbase, you got Uniswap, you got LA token, and you got KuCoin for people that might be interested in that. I love just staking my XRP and getting some of it for sure. Keela says, heck yeah, KuCoin is still the bomb. All right, fam, there it is. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, Keyless. The lady of crypto, Kenzo. Appreciate you checking in, Kenzo. Winston P. Prescott, my guy. Appreciate you being here. Alex G. Appreciate you being here, bro. I hope you got home safe. Pookie. Of course, always checking in. I appreciate you guys being here. It was a fun hang for sure. I don't even know what's going on. What's going on with that football game? Dark Matter Trading Group, I appreciate you checking in. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live streams, reminding you guys of these two things. Number one, old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you guys to consider this, to perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.